Okay.
Good morning, and I'm Ruben from Ruben's Grocery. Welcome to your grocery store. Today we're going to talk about a very simple concept, and I want to keep it simple. And I'm not going to get into too much detail because we've got technology now where you can pause this videotape and then read all the stuff that's on the board. So I'm not going to explain it in complete detail. I'm just going to give you the highlights, all right? So today we're going to talk about something that's very close and dear to my heart, and that is this little symbol. It is the USDA Organic symbol, and I want to tell you what it means. By the way, everything I'm going to tell you today, you can Google and find out what Google will tell you, or any other search engine that you want. You'll see that everything I'm telling you is the gospel truth. So the organic symbol is a symbol that certifies that whatever product you're buying has gone through an organic USDA process, all right? And basically that just means that you follow the rules that they give you. And you can go into those into detail by just simply Googling what is certified organic. And certified organic, the process is right here. Basically, it was grown and processed following some rules, all right? However, if you were to go into a search engine, again, you can pause it and read this in detail. If you were to go into a search engine and you looked up the following question: are all certified organic foods tested for contamination? The answer is no, and it's not tested. Not all of them are tested. So why is that important? Well, it's important because that means that they could be contaminated by farms next door or in transit, and the end product isn't necessarily certified organic. The next thing I want to tell you about is a certificate of analysis. Now, what is a certificate of analysis? A certificate of analysis is a document often issued by a quality control by a third-party laboratory. That is our promise, my brother Hugo and my whole family, and here at Ruben's Grocery, to you, that everything that has this symbol right here, this is something that we came up with, and it uses 3 organic symbols, and that is, first of all, it's grown organically. Second of all, it's certified organic. And then third of all is that certificate of analysis that you can go back and read. And that is something that I use that costs extra money, but I did it because I was buying them for me. And I'm still buying them for me. And so I want to make sure that they continue to be clean and organic the way they say they are. Now, a lot of times they do not pass that certification. What happens when they don't pass that certification? Well, those products still have the organic symbol and can still be sold as organic. So they sell them to other companies, and then they're packaged in products that you see at the big box stores or that you see on the online websites. Try not to name any names, but you know who I'm talking about. Those products may have this symbol that we started out with, which is the organic, all right? But it doesn't mean that they're clean. That means you can be intoxicating yourself even though it has this. This will only be found at my store because it's something I came up with to tell you that I've got that certificate of analysis. Now, I have to be very clear. Not every product in my store has this symbol, all right? We have a lot of products in my store that have this symbol that makes you happy. But my superfoods, for example, all of my superfoods have this symbol. And then some of our fruits and vegetables have this symbol. If you see this symbol, then you have that guarantee. And if you ever have any questions, always feel free to come to me or to my brother Hugo or to any of our employees and say, I want to know more about this product that has this symbol. Do not be fooled by this.
Okay.
Any questions, feel free to call us at Ruben's Grocery. Our phone number is in the